Well, since I did so well last time trying to predict a winner, I guess I'll do it again. This time, though, my predictions will be backed up by science and facts instead of gut feelings. Nah, just kidding, that would be boring. And this is my next attempt at trying to predict the final event of the 2023 Disc Golf Pro Tour season. It's the Tour Championship. Who will be crowned the winner? Let's get into it. Before we get into who I think has the best chance of winning, we have to talk about how this event is changing. So for the last few years, it's been a different format than what we're going to see this weekend. Previously, the event would be 4 rounds where your standings during the season would give you buys during those rounds. Say for example, you're one of the top seeds, you might automatically advance to the semifinal rounds. But if you're the worst seed, then you start on day 1. To advance after each day, you have to place in the top 4 for that round, because after each day, the score resets. Every player would have a seed based off their season performance, and who had the higher seed would determine a tie if you tied for that 4th place. It made for exciting disc golf every single round, players fighting to make it in the top 4. Then in the semifinals, if you made the top 4, that was it. The final round only consisted of the top 4 players from the event. All you had to do was watch the lead card because there weren't any other cards. Sometimes it would be exciting on the championship day, sometimes it would be a blowout. But now it's changed to this. The tournament has been divided into 2 sections, day 1 and 2, and day 3 and 4. On day 1 and 2, every player plays, but based off of your seed from your seasonal performance, you would be getting an advantage. That advantage is that you start out with a stroke lead over lower seeds. For example, Calvin Heimburg is the number 1 seed. He's starting at 6 under for the event. Then it works its way down to every player in the top 32, with the bottom players having no advantage. But that's only for 2 days. After 2 days of play, the top 12 players advance. Again, ties determined by your seed. Those top 12 now have 2 more days to play, but those scores are all completely reset to 0. So Calvin has a really good advantage to advance after the first 2 days, but after that his advantage goes away. He then has to perform completely with no advantage. It's very different from the format we have seen over the last few years, but it's exciting and it should make for some fantastic disc golf. No matter what you say, advantage or no advantage, you have to look at the course to determine who is going to play well. Now they are playing Devon Park again where they first came to last year. I haven't heard yet of any major course changes, but I imagine a couple tweaks here and there. It's pure woods golf, distance throwers lose all advantage when playing here. You really need to be accurate, and you need to putt well. Last year we saw Ricky Wysocki versus Isaac Robinson in the championship round, and it actually went to extra holes.
32 feet, 10 inches. Unbelievable, bro.
Ricky would claim the playoff on that first hole. So how about Ricky? I'm just not feeling it. He's had an okay season, but these past few events just haven't seen him in contention. Isaac Robinson, though, maybe the best overall woods player. He's playing really well.
Jeez, that's good. I mean, at this point, comical. This is comic relief.
But there's one point that I think is going to be really important. After those first 2 rounds are finished, the scores reset. Who does that favor? Who starts off maybe a little slow, and by the time we get to those final 2 rounds, they just don't have enough time to catch up? Is that Calvin? His successes this year have come when he takes the charge right away, and he plays pretty well with the lead.
Not 2 times, 3 times. Playing against Sports, Jonesboro Open, presented by Prodigy Champion, Calvin Heimburg.
How about Eagle? I chose him to win USDGC, maybe I should just choose him here. Nah. Maybe Simon. Likely that he could chase it down at the end. I don't think so either. What about the Woods style? Maybe Chris Dickerson pops up from the bottom of the rankings to show he can win this final event. He's won it a couple times before.
And Chris Dickerson has this left to be the first time repeat champion of the Disc Golf Pro Tour. He's had to play all 4 rounds to get here. And folks, he has done it.
Wow.
Chris Dickerson, unbelievable.
But still not my pick. My pick actually does have some facts to it. The best player on tour in 2-round events, which is what this championship becomes, is Gannon Buhr. Think about it. The last time an event was shortened and he had to contend with the best players in the world with only 1 round to go, Gannon stepped up. At the Des Moines Challenge this year, due to weather delays, the MPO field was announced to be only playing 2 rounds.
Truebank Des Moines Challenge presented by Discraft Champion, Mr. Gannon Buhr!
Gannon would take that down with quite a few players on his heels, and that's what I think is going to happen here. In theory, it's going to be 2 days of play after the reset for scores. 12 players, probably 4 or 5 players at the top really close after 2 days. I think that's what the Pro Tour is hoping for. Some really good excitement down the finishing stretch with a lot of players in contention. But not only that, Gannon played really good at this course last year to make it to the final round. He didn't play so hot in the final round, but he has the potential to shoot well here. To finish off the 2023 season, Gannon Buhr crowned as the Tour Championship. Let's hope I'm not wrong this time.
Even taller Gannon Buhr. Gannon, champion here at Idlewild. How does that sound? How does that feel?
That's crazy because a lot of my wins have all been on pretty open courses with a lot of OB, and I wanted to prove this week that I can really play in the woods and that I'm not, just a one-sided golfer. It felt good after Ledgestone, played really, really rough out there. To bounce back and get this win is amazing.
Who do you guys think is going to have the best chance at the 2023 Tour Championship? Also, what do you guys think of this format this year? I'm going to kind of miss the format from the years prior, but I'm down for change, as long as it results in a better event, which hopefully this will. Like and subscribe, all that crap, and we will see you guys next time. Cheers.